Hello everybody, welcome to an experiment of mine. I call it Live at the Track, and I am currently in South Haven, Michigan at Gingerman Raceway, and it's a track day. There are not many cars. It is raining cats and dogs, so we won't be driving very fast. So I'm gonna get this set up. I'm going to get on the track, maybe do a couple laps, come off, and then maybe do a little bit of talking afterwards, and then go back on the track. So let me get this set up. You can kind of watch me on the track for a while. Boop, boop, boop. Watch me on the track. Oh, get this back on. Gotta get the shoulder strap back on. Shoulder strap. Shoulder strap. So, hi everybody. Switch. Get rid of my hat. Put the hat down there. Put my helmet on. Getting ready to go racing Gingerman Raceway. The racing that we do is endurance racing, and we race rain or shine. And so learning how to race in the rain and handle the car in the rain is important. And so we've got this is our new car. We've been driving Dodge Neons for 4 years now, and this is our new car. Hi there. I do see the chat, but when I'm driving on the race course, I won't be responding to the chat, but I'll go 2 laps. Be about 4 minutes. We're doing probably 2-minute 20-second laps right now because it's so wet and rainy. I'll pull off, we'll talk a little bit, and then I will go and do another couple of laps and talk some more. So this is just an experiment, so you can tell me in the comments if you think that this is a fun idea. I'm thinking of making like a podcast called, One Lap and Talking. I only can do this about once a month. Yeah, so it's raining. It is raining hard. This is our new little Mustang, the learnerprivacy.org Mustang. It's Kai Racing Team. And so we've had one race with it. This is our home track, Gingerman Raceway in South Haven, Michigan. And see, make sure I got this, make sure my belts are on good, tighten the belts up a little bit. Let's go for a lap or two, see how she goes. See if Mike to let us on the track. No traffic. So here we go. So if you go to Gingerman Raceway, they do have live cameras, and you can see the live cameras that they're pouring as heck because it's raining right now. Hi, Mike.
You want to go out?
I am sure it's very rainy. Hey, Mike, I'm live streaming this whole lap. You want to come in and be famous, kind of, and stick your head in? Say hi. This is Mike.
Hi, how you
Mike.
doing?
Mike is the guy who lets you on the track.
It's raining, so he's gonna go really, really fast.
No, he's not going to go really, really fast.
Sub 3 minutes. Sub 3 minutes at Gingerman.
Sub 3 minutes. Maybe sub 3 minutes in the rain. We shall see. Thank you, Mike. See you out there. Okay, so, well, wait. So before I do that, shoot, I got to do one thing. I got to switch it so that you're looking at me. There you go. Now you are looking at the racetrack. Let me get my gloves back on here. Here you go. Looking at the racetrack. Here we go. So, here we go. This is, it's like, there's this thing called the blend line. You're going to see it. It's a white line, and it's kind of like when you merge onto a freeway. Now, I driven this car in the rain once, so I'm going to take it really easy on this first lap. The most dangerous part about this is coming out of a turn and gassing it too early and you spin out. But you can accelerate once you're straight. Yeah, so we're doing like 70. Test brakes, warm the brakes up. It's always good to warm the brakes up. Drop her down into third gear. Oh man, it's that I went out earlier in another car. So the key thing is don't, whoa, there we go, a little bit of spin on that one. Okay, lesson learned. You can lose it coming out of a turn in this car, even though it's a V6. Even though it's a V6, 4.0 V6 with 200 horsepower. Yeah, you got to be real ginger coming out of turns. It's unfortunate. If it was dry, it'd be a lot more fun doing what we're doing right now. So we're coming out of turn 6. I'm not going to gas it until we're straight. Now we're straight, I can gas it. Whoa! It's like 3,500 RPMs and I was breaking the rear end loose. So we're going to be really, hey, we're going to see a guy in a Miata. There are not too many other cars. Little red Miata's going to come by me. So one of the things is you got to let the guys that are better than you go by you, so that he's really got a good car. Here he comes. Bye, Miata guy. There goes the Miata going past me. I am not trying to set track records right now. I'm just trying to get around this track in a way that doesn't embarrass me by spinning out. I don't want to spin out. I'm coming out of that first turn. I kind of gassed it a little bit too much. So here we go into turn 10. Turn 10 is a bit of a downhill off camber. This is the one that like everybody gets in trouble on. I'm going to be really slow coming through turn 10. Here we go, turn 10. Now we're going to come up. I'm not going to get, normally I'd be flooring it here, but I am going to straighten out before we floor it. Okay. Oh, Jesus. This car's got plenty of power. I was feeling my rear end get loose. I'll get up to about 75 here on the back stretch. This is the fastest part of the course. Puts the brake on. Braking seems to be in pretty good shape. Braking and turning seems to feel good. Acceleration is very dicey. Dropper into third. Get around the corner. Drive neutral. Oh, feels like you got little ball bearings under the wheels. Okay, here we go. Oh, you could hear it. You could hear it. Once I got up to about 4,000 RPMs, you could hear me breaking it loose at like 50 miles an hour because of the rain. There's Mike, by the way. Hi, Mike. So there's Mike. So that's the end of one lap. That was a start-finish line. So we finished one lap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one more lap, try not to wreck, and then I'm going to pull off and we can talk a bit, and then I'll go back out, okay? I hope this live is working for you. Now the problem is if this is a real race, I can't do this because we don't have enough bandwidth. I mean, the very fact that there's nobody else out here is the reason that I can do this. So this is a practice day. So I can live stream a practice day. Yeah, I should have told my guys in the crew to check it out. Yeah. I'll figure out later how to do this better. Literally, this is my first time. Yeah? I'm getting a bit of a feel for it now. See, don't put the gas on, Chuck. Don't do that. Put the gas on until you straighten out. Turn. Okay, coming into turn 5 and 6. Normally I'd gas it right here, but otherwise I would be sitting in the mud at this point. Someday, hopefully in mid-June, I'll be able to give you a little more fun spin around the track with a dry track. Of course, there'll be a lot more cars then. So we're about halfway through our second lap, coming up on turn 8, 9, and 10 on Gingerman Raceway. And I feel pretty good about our traction from a turning perspective and a braking perspective. I just don't feel good about traction from an acceleration perspective. This car is only a 4.0 liter V6 and only has 200 horsepower. And this is not a beast of a car. We don't have anything fancy with the good brakes and good tires. Turn signal on what I'm thinking. Okay, turn 10, the off camber. A lot of people off in the swamp to our left. I've not yet been in that swamp, thank heaven. I'm conservative going around here. So normally I'd be flooring and going up this little hill, but I would spin out. Look at all the water on the track. It just seems like a finish. So here we go. Put emergency brake on. Neutral. Stopped. Raining like crazy here at Gingerman. Raining like crazy. Okay, folks, I'm going to turn the camera around. Hello! Now you can see me. Now we can talk a little bit. Let me put my glasses on so I can see the chat. So that was 2 laps of Gingerman in our new Lunar Privacy iRacing Mustang. I love this car. I bought it 2 years ago. We've been prepping it to be an endurance racer because endurance racing is really, it's a very different kind of racing. It's not like drag racing or even circle track racing. And the idea of being in a rainstorm and driving a race car, that's par for the course. I mean, it's something we're supposed to do. So I'm not seeing any chat messages. I thought maybe there'd be people who had something. There we go. How long am I drifting in racing, sir? I have not drifted ever. I've been in a drift car. Those scare me. I've been racing for 4 years, and I race in a racing series called the 24 Hours of Lemons. And the 24 Hours of Lemons is a joke based on the 24 Hours of Le Mans, which is the 24-hour endurance race featured in Ford versus Ferrari. And it's the premier racing event of all of them. You know, you may be an F1 fan, but I'm like an endurance. 24 Hours of Le Mans, 24 Hours of Daytona, endurance. Now I don't watch the whole things. So you want to go on? A racetrack again? Oh, hello, Limphilius. Hello from Serbia. I'm concerned about the issues that are going nearby you, and so my favorite kind of race is endurance race. I mean, I one day, for me to go, I will go to Le Mans. That is the race I want to go to. I watched the movie Ford versus Ferrari over and over and over again. The thing I don't like about F1 is that it's over too fast and they make one little mistake. Hey Ashwin, thanks for being on the channel. So you make one little mistake in F1 and you lost, right? Whereas if you're driving for 24 hours, you can make a mistake and recover from it in like 10 or 15 minutes and you still might win the race. And that's cool. And the racing we race, 24 Hour Lemons, is a kind of lighthearted version of that. And you can have a car that has a mechanical problem and still finish well. You're not going to win the race. The only people that win the race are the people. Our races are 16 hours long. We have a 5-hour, 5-person racing team. And to win, you pretty much have to have everything go right. And our car is not set up to win. Our car is not set up to win. Our car is set up to be the most reliable car because for 4 years I drove Dodge Neons, and I'll show you our Dodge Neon, and it breaks down every 2 to 3 races out of something. And so, 11 years old. Yeah, you're not supposed to be 11 years old on Coursera, but don't tell anybody that. Just you can always go to www.pyfree.com no matter what your age is. But because Coursera is a for-profit company, they have rules about the age. So hey, I don't know, we maybe better get back on. I think Mike's getting in his car to warm up. So how about this? We'll go do another lap, come back and talk a little bit. So I'll first. Oh, there goes Mike shut the track down. Oh, there goes the Miata. Oh, maybe we're not allowed back on. We'll find out. Let's go racing. It's not left yet. We'll find out. I love the movie Rush too. It's so fun. Let's see if Mike will let us on. Are we shut down, Mike?
Well, I was just hopping in to warm up.
Okay.
You going back out?
Just going back out for a lap or two.
Okay.
I'm still streaming.
All right.
So, and what I do is
Did you do a sub 3 or a sub 10?
I did a sub 10 for sure.
Woo-hoo!
Yeah, no, and I stayed on the track because
That's even
we don't
better.
want you to have to pull us. We don't want you to have to pull us off. This is the wrong day to go off the track.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
All right.
Mike. Thanks. Okay, back on the track for a lap or two. Back on the track. Man, it is raining like crazy here. But again, in endurance racing, raining like crazy is part of it. So we're coming here on turn. This is turn 2 and 3. Yeah, 3. That's turn 2. And we got to go to the bed line. And normally I'd be gassing it right here, but because it's wet, I can't gas it till I'm straight. Okay. Good. We're in third gear still. That baby really pulls in third gear. Okay. Around the track we go. Around the track we go. My instinct told me to hit the gas there because that's where we always hit the gas. But in the wet, you can't hit the gas quite as early coming out of turns. There's a little bit of an elevation change on that turn 4, and it just like you feel like you're losing a little traction on it because you kind of go up on turn 4, and so I don't like going max speed on that. So we're on 5-6 now. So 6 is a decreasing radius. Got to get around it, get our inertia straight. Back into third. And on into fourth. Turn around, stay on the track, don't make Mike mad. Here, listen to this. Let's see if I can. Yeah, so now I'll drive for a little bit. Put my glove back on. Should be doing this, okay. Yeah, sorry it's raining. Hi, Kira. Let me get my glove back on. I'm on the track. So now you can look at me for a little bit. So now you can hear me talk. So you'll see out the back, can't see out the front. So we're coming up on turn 9. Turn 9. Oh yeah, maybe I want to take my glasses off. Yeah. There you go. Glasses off. I'm racing. Okay, fourth gear, turn 10. Off camber, downhill, into the swamp. We're going to keep it simple. We're not going to accelerate. Usually by now I'd be flooring it, but I got it straight now. You kind of can see this little blue thing. That's straight. That's straight. That's a dumb turn. I can't really gas it. Now, you can't gas it until it's straight. Otherwise I'd be spinning like zooming. So, there we go. We're back straight. 70 miles an hour, just taking it easy. 70 miles an hour, drop her into third. Now just get around the turn. That's a lot of fun. Okay, guys, here we go. That drop her gear. Whoa! Rear end gave up a little bit on that. As I dropped it, downshifted, and then I kicked it. Because let's wave to Mike. Hey, Mike. In the start finish tower. Turn 1. Oh, tempted. I tempted myself. I almost kicked the butt out. I kicked the back end out. Don't do it. Don't spin out. Don't make Mike come pick us up in his truck. Okay, so now what I'll do, I'm going to show you the front again. I'm going to switch to the front. I wish I had some damn gloves and switch this without taking the gloves off. That's not, we're only guy on the track, so we're okay. But Mike probably won't like it. Hopefully Mike won't see this. Okay, third gear. Turn 4. Don't accelerate too fast. I'm not going very fast at all. Yeah. Now, let's see a little more speed. On the fourth gear. Off camber, lift up a little bit. Went through it nice and easy, only 60 miles an hour. 5-6. Some tight turns. In real, when we're dry, so many passes happen in this 5-6 because there's a million ways to go through this turn, especially with a rear-wheel drive car like we have now. So there we go. So there's a little hop off. This will be my last lap, and then we'll talk a little bit, and I'll get out of the car and let someone else drive because two of our team members haven't driven this car enough, and race. So we already raced it the whole race. So we're trying to give priority this little track day to the 2 team members that have less experience in the car. Okay. Okay, so we're going into turn 10 for the last time. And then we'll go on the track. And exit the track for control. Yeah, there's so much water on this track. Let's go down third, but not bunching. Let's get out and straighten out so we can bunch. Straighten out, bunching. I love this car. I love this little car. 200 horsepower. Okay, so now we're exiting the track. Now it's fun. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, so downshift. Downshift, come onto the hot pit. Hot pit. Okay, so all time to talk. And then we will turn the car over to somebody else. Okay. Okay, here we are in the hot pit. So, thanks for watching. I'm just gonna pull up. I'll show you the Dodge Neon that's sitting there. My Cadillac is also sitting there, and then we'll turn the car over to my brother. Okay. So here's coming up to our pit. You can see our Dodge Neon there. Okay, there goes my Dodge Neon, and then here's my Cadillac. It's just a street car that I bring to the track from time to time. So. Okay, here we are. Turn the car off and sign off from the live stream. So I hope you enjoyed this. Better put it in gear. It's going to roll downhill. So cheers, everybody.